Hello, Sagittarius. Welcome to She-ruhz Tarot. Today's read's a general read for the collective of Sagittarius. That means anybody that has Sagittarius anywhere in their chart. I intend for this message to be for you. It may not necessarily be your message. Spirit might decide that it's a message for the person sitting next to you that has Sagittarius in their chart. But I truly intend to get this message directed to you. However, Spirit may decide something completely different. With this being a monthly read, and this is what will February 2022 bring to you. It may not necessarily be all about you. It depends on if you have an individual that you're interacting with and how tight knit the energies are. Spirit may decide to let you have an insight of what their intentions are. And Spirit may also flip flop the message back and forth between you and then them, what you intend to do, what they intend to do. It can get a little crazy. So I definitely encourage you to pay close attention, apply where appropriate. Please don't force the message to fit your situation. And also to keep in mind that in order to recognize whether or not this is or is not your read, which you should know by the end of the first week here, since we've already passed it, we're going into the second week. This is overall energy, third week and fourth week. It should be like if somebody wrote your life story out and they read it to you and it would summarize this of what happened the last week for you. That's the way you definitely know that this is your message or not. Overall energy and that combined should tie it in. Or you can ask yourself, is that something that my partner went through? If it's an individual message, for the other individual. So please don't disregard that as well. If this is not your message, you do not feel like it is, you do not feel comfortable with it, you do not relate with it, I do encourage you to go observe your other natal chart zodiacs. And what I've been telling everybody is to pull up your natal chart and to look at all the zodiacs that you're born under. It's the big wheel, right? To look at those and to let your intuition guide you, or where your eyes fall, however it works for you, to allow that intuition to guide you. And what you feel drawn to or what your eyes fall on first within that read, then go to that zodiac and observe that tarot read. That might be the message that you're looking for. If not, then please keep in mind also that you were born under many zodiacs, not just one. We have many zodiacs and constellations we're born under, and we pull on those energies for our everyday living. That's what makes you you. So please don't disregard the fact that there are other zodiacs that you're born under as well, not just the sun, moon, rising, and Venus. Those are our focal points as tarot readers, but that does not make you you. All right, with all that being said, I think I've covered everything. If not, I might address it later. But for right now, I would like to ask Spirit to come forward and assist Sagittarius in opening their eyes to see, their ears to hear, their heart to feel, and intuition to discern the message they are about to receive. Okay, so we're going to do a quick summary. Then we'll do some clarification, see if we can pinpoint a little bit further. And then I'm going to pull out another deck for further messages, which is kind of like if you write a letter and you write PS, or it's a I forgot to tell you kind of message, or additional information, however you want to look at it. And then we'll get to the guidance and see what Spirit suggests for you. Now, always remember that this message, it's up to you to take in the information or disregard it. We have free will, and we will do what we need to do that's best for us. And I definitely encourage that, to use your free will. Okay? So, all right, for the overall energy, we have the devil up here. There's something toxic occurring here in your overall energy, whether it be fear, obsession, lust, possession, possessiveness. That's the word that I was being told. Possessiveness. Addictions of any form, whether it be lottery scratchers or drugs or alcohol or whatever. some form of an addiction, anything and everything that may be very toxic, fear and anger and rage. All of that is tied into this card. However, on the flip side, it can be in regards to somebody that is an earth element, per se, Capricorn. We'll find out as we do some clarification though, because this card here is it's pretty wide range. So you almost always have to clarify it. A lot of times other cards fall down with it and you can then get the message from that, and you can come up with the message from spirit with that. Or, spirit will tell you the actual message, but not always. So, we'll do some clarification on the devil and see what spirit throws out at that card then. So for the first week, what we have had happen is the Three of Swords, Six of Cups, and King of Pentacles. So there was some pain, some heartache in regards to somebody from the past or somebody that you've known for quite a while. And again, we have Capricorn, earth element. It's definitely pointing towards earth element, more so Capricorn. So there is some disruption here. Again, we'll do some clarification to find out. The bottom of the deck here, we have the Ace of Swords. So we were speaking our truth, cutting away things that are untruths, severing things that don't belong, so that you can then have a new beginning and find equal give and take, and work on a new path so you can then be happy. The Sun, closing out a cycle and beginning a new one, the World. Okay, so interesting. So we spoke a truth, and it led to a different path because we voiced our truth. Well, that's pretty heartful, but sometimes it is what it is. So then we have the second week here, and these are on the side, heading towards being in the upright. We have the Nine of Swords and Strength. We're not there yet, but it is definitely heading that direction. Feeling rather anxious or stressed out, and trying to be or appear confident in everything that we do. The third week, we have the Queen of Swords in reverse, the Ten of Cups in reverse, and Death. Holy cow. Okay. So there's some lies and some bitterness. That was the Queen of Wands. Who was that? Was it Virgo? Are you? Yeah. Earth element. There's that earth element, and Virgo had this for the second week. Are you entangled with a Virgo? At any rate, these two fell together, and death was their overall energy. So that's interesting. Anyway, for the third week, there's some lies and some backstabbing and nastiness, just cutting words, and in regards to your family, your home, your happiness, and you really don't want to let go of it. You're fighting to keep from letting go of it, but more so you maybe realize that you need to work on taking care of yourself. Do you have Virgo? Are you pulling on Virgo energy, or do you have Virgo in your chart? Because wow, but it's not in the second week, so it's kind of interesting. At any rate, third week, becoming what some would call selfish and really just focusing on yourself, but not really wanting to let go, and not letting that horse die that needed to die, even though it really needs to die, especially with her being in the reverse. Queen of Swords in the reverse is like one of the worst cards you can have in reverse. she's got that sword. You know, you got the Queen of Wands in reverse, and she's bitter and nasty, and she'll cheat on you. But this girl right here, she'll cut you without a thought, without reason. She's irrational, and she'll just cut you. She'll just cut you to watch you bleed, kind of thing. There will be no thought process, no give, no understanding, no nothing, no analyzing. She just, you made her mad, so she'll cut you. That's it. Um, so you're not wanting to let that. You're not wanting to let it die. There's some serious toxicity there. Okay, so for the fourth week, we have the Queen of Pentacles, the Moon, the Magician, and the Fool. Wow. So self-sufficiency. The Queen of Pentacles has some uh, ideas of her own, wanting to manifest uh, a new opportunity and go blindly toward that, allowing the divine and the universe lead, which, of course, Queen of Pentacles, we have a match here, Queen and King of Pentacles down, but I believe it's referring to the same individual here. Possibly not. Take it as you will. But we have the Queen of Pentacles, a self-sufficient individual, earth element. We have some ideals. May not necessarily be truthful ideas and thoughts, but they're ideals and thoughts nonetheless, and trying to manifest that new opportunity here. Interesting. Bouncing around a little bit here and there. Okay, Sagittarius, well, let's do some clarification and see if we can kind of smooth this out and figure this out here. Sometimes, especially in Sagittarian life, lives are a little chaotic sometimes, and you definitely have to be able to go with the punches and go with the flow, because things bounce. And it's curious, the Sagittarian life, because most, like especially Capricorn, if you observe their read, it's smooth. Each week follows to the next, so it's a full story. And with Sagittarians, a lot of times it bounces because you have this situation thrown at you, and then this situation thrown at you, and then this situation thrown at you, and you're handling all of that. So yeah, Sagittarians have an exciting life at times. I speak from experience. So, all right, so let's clarify this devil for you here, okay? This overall energy, the devil for Sagittarius. And there we go with throwing cards on the floor. I've done it. Well, I haven't seen that all day long. Normally I see the wheel a lot, and that is how it fell. So we have the wheel. Change. Yeah, it's referring to that. Referring to that Capricorn, that earth element. And we are not feeling very secure about it. So there is fear tied into that. Look at there. There's that Three of Swords again. Right there. First week. Three of Swords, Three of Swords. So we, because we got hurt, we made a decision to become the Queen of Swords then. Queen of Cups did wrong. Did something wrong. Seven of Swords. And it needed to be reevaluated. Okay. Somebody that was loving, sharing, caring, giving. Okay. So let's clarify. Three of Swords, first week of February 2022. Three of Swords, Six of Cups, and King of Pentacles. That's interesting how those fell. High Priestess and the Emperor coming out of being in the reverse. So working on listening to your intuition. Still having I just heard a hump. You're trying to get over that hump of being able to listen to your intuition because it was blocked. And so you're trying to take control of the situation. However, yeah, it's not going to work out on trying to control that. That is something you need to allow the divine to do. The Fool card is my divine card. It is them, you taking your hands off the wheel and letting them guide you, right? So, yeah. And of course, you're in a defensive position, feeling rather defensive as well because of that hurt, that Three of Swords. So let's go to the second week and see if maybe things improve here. Eight of Swords. Yeah, feeling rather trapped, don't know which direction to go, trying to appear like you're strong, pretty anxious, really confused, blinders are on, not able to, come up with an answer of which direction to go, to analyze how to, begin new. Second week's, kind of rough. You got to fight your way out of that pit. Okay, so third week of February 2022 for Sagittarius, please. Verified third week, Sagittarius, February 2022, Queen of Swords in reverse, Ten of Cups in reverse, and Ace of Swords. We'll have a look and see what all of that is, because that's a book. So there's a truth that was spoken, or something was severed, something was cut away, and truth was spoken, so a new beginning can occur. Okay. Eight of Cups. We walked away, being more careful about what we do to find some peace, and definitely taking a stand to find new. And you're looking at all the different options, moving away, and going within yourself to figure out how to build on a foundation and find something more stable. So let's go to the fourth week then. Fourth week, February 2022 for Sagittarius. Whoa. Okay. Well, actually, those fell like that. So we got the Page of Swords in reverse. Yeah, there's that Queen of Pentacles has some delusional thoughts about manifesting a new opportunity. Definitely deception occurring here. And then we have those fell down. There's some overwhelming sense in regards to the stability, trying to figure out how to make things work. So the Queen of Pentacles is opening their heart and reevaluating the path in regards to somebody from the past, and reflecting on the pain in regards to a betrayal that has occurred and an ending, and working on calling in what you truly want, so you can then celebrate a new path, a new exciting path, and creating a new life. Closing out the old cycle and beginning a new one, the world. That's the intentions, okay? Well, let's see about some further messages from Spirit in regards to February 2022 for you here, Sagittarius. Further messages for Sagittarius, February 2022, please. Any further messages for Sagittarius regarding February 2022? It does not look like we have any further messages. Spirit does not have anything they want to say to you. Okay. So how about some guidance? Guidance? Oh, okay. There we go. Okay. This is how they fell. We have workshop and seminars, but it's heading in the reverse. It's on its side. See that? And it's heading towards being in the reverse. So you may be, if you don't move quickly, you're going to miss out on a workshop or something that's around. And you may not really be open to receiving these. But this is something that the guidance that they want is they want you to be open so that this opportunity can come forward. So that you can then be led to a new path. Because right now, there's manifesting and goddess in reverse. So you taking on the empress role are not in a creative mode. You're not able to manifest anything. And again, there may be a lot of manipulation and misguidance occurring from somebody that is an earth element. So, seeking help so that you can recognize that as well. Whoa, that says it all right there. Cut your cords. Listen to your intuitive feelings. Whoa, okay. And of course, I'm being led back to the third week. Okay, Sagittarius, so I kind of want to look back at the fourth week here. It's a little baffling to me. Queen of Pentacles is, trying to manifest an opportunity with the unknown. And they're being deceptive about it. Oh, this is one of those flip-flop ones again. Okay. This is you, this is them. This is about them, this is you. And this is you. Feeling burdened in regards to your stability. While you're trying to make things work, this is what's going on. There's deception occurring, there's lies, there's there's pain. Okay. And it may not be anything severe, it just may be something small that they're lying to themselves about. But it's still showing up as, an illusion and deception. And so you're trying to be careful how you move forward. Because up here you've got brutal. Queen of Swords in reverse is very brutal. A liar. No morals at all. Just, and with Ten of Cups in reverse, that's failure in family support. And then the Death in reverse, selfishness, focusing on oneself, refusing to let things go, refusing to, go with the flow, to allow things to occur as they should and transform. A necromancer, basically, something that's dead and they're not letting it rest. All right, Sagittarius, well, third week looks kind of iffy for you here. It's more of a heads up for you than it is anything. And again, it's completely up to you to take in the message or disregard it. and use your free will as you are to as you are supposed to do. Use your free will and use your intuition to help guide you as well. I pray this message has found who it needed to find, been delivered to those seeking the information in regards to February 2022, what February brings to you. May this message have assisted you. For next week, which is actually in a couple of days, I'm going to start doing recordings on Wednesday, and I'm going to actually flip-flop the reads. So instead of it being your current energy, I'm going to put what is headed towards you, and then we'll do current energy for the following week so that we can do kind of a follow-up status report on you, see where you're going and get some guidance that way. But we're going to find out what's headed towards you for the next read. It should be uploaded, and whether or not you can access it by Friday or Saturday, that depends on YouTube and how quickly they upload things. If they upload really fast, it can be Thursday if I can get the stuff recorded really quick and get your reads put out there. But I wanted to give you a heads up in regards to that so you know what to look for. So with all that being said, let's have a look at the energies that are in here. And remember, the energies are your energy bubble. Can be yours, can be theirs, can be you pulling on it, can be you or her, him or her. Interesting. Can be him or her, the energy, male, female energy pulling on it as well, the other entity, individual. Why am I stammering over that? My goodness. At any rate, if we can move forward, it's just the energy that you're pulling on that gives you the strength to get through each day, to take action and respond to every situation that comes forward. Okay, so as we go forward, we're going to look at the major arcanas. As usual, the more major arcanas you have, that's the more the divine and the universe are at work, clearing the path, making it nice and smooth for you so you can go forward towards your goals. The more minor arcanas, they're waiting for you to make a decision so that they can then jump in and sweep the path clean for you so that you don't stumble over any rocks or roots or any boulders that may be in your path, so you can then head towards what goal you have set to be happy then. So here we go. As far as energies go, we do have Pisces and Virgo, Sagittarius, Scorpio, Capricorn, Sagittarius, yourself, of course, Aries, Leo. So there is quite a few major arcanas, not near even half, but there's quite a few. I'd say bordering 1/3, more 1/4, if anything. But there's quite a few major arcanas out here. So that's good that the divine they are stepping in there. They're trying to sweep the path for you, but there's still a few more decisions you need to make first before they can totally clear your path and you can move towards a new cycle, closing this one out and moving towards more things to become happy about. So with all that being said, I do look forward to your next read. And until then, may all your choices and decisions be very, very blessed.